Yo, 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 yo. What's goody, YouTube? This T from TNA Sports Network. That was H on the track. Young High Spitter spitting all that good intro music. We about to get into it, man. We about to get into what happened this weekend in boxing. We gonna get into what's happening this upcoming weekend in boxing. What's happening next weekend in boxing. And I think there's one more weekend in this month that we're gonna talk about for sure. But this past weekend, man, the boy Boots a problem. We've been trying to tell y'all he's a problem for the longest. If you're from Philly, if you're from Germantown area, if you went to Bosie's gym, if you ever seen Boots box, before all this, we've been trying to tell y'all for years, dog. Dog a problem. Hold on while I twist this one up real quick. Dog a problem. Smoke Villa. Smoke Villa. Smoke Villa, bro. And Villa a tough opponent. I like him, yo. I like Villa a lot. He took a lot of tough shots. He stayed in there. Like his power, most of his power carried into them late rounds until he was stopped. He was dangerous the whole time. But a simplistic style, not a lot on defense, not a lot of head movement. Coming straight forward at you, not a lot of lateral movement, not a lot of angles. Perfect style for Boots to show off some of his offensive skill set, and I think that's exactly what he did. He had an amazing offensive night. He could have been a little bit more disciplined. If anything, if anybody know anything about Boots, he likes to have fun in the boxing gym, and he likes to have fun during fights. All that is fun to Boots. He literally say it in every interview, man. Get back to having fun. It's about having fun, about having fun. So you gotta understand a lot of it is Boots getting bored. Boots want to go on the inside. Maybe he want to prove to that fighter. He want to prove to the people online that be talking trash that I could fight inside. Actually, I could beat this dude at his own game. Maybe it's a little bit of that. Maybe it's just him wanting to have fun. That's his idea of fun. Like he a little bit like Terrence in that way. They fighters, bro. They like to fight. Like Boots could have jabbed dude to death and beat him on some Mayweather shit real easy. But I feel like Boots he wouldn't have enjoyed that as much. He don't like to fight like that unless he has to get the win. Like third, fourth round, people online, especially Twitter, was going crazy, talking, "Oh, Boots open for uppercuts, Boots this, Boots that." They don't realize Boots was just warming up, man. That joint was an epic blowout. Once Boots realized he could take his power, it became a different fight. He beat him up with the jab. He showed him and he showed himself and he showed everybody else I could beat him like this if I want to. Then he said, let me try something else. Second round, one on the inside with him. Start fighting him like that. Third round, start showing a little bit more defense with it, jump back on the jab like his dad told him. But ultimately, he fought mostly an inside fight because he wanted the stoppage. He wanted the stoppage in that fashion. He didn't just want to beat dude Mayweather style. He got that in his arsenal, but he liked stopping dudes. He liked getting into fights. Now, at the next few levels, he ain't going to want to do that as much. Maybe, maybe not. We got to see to he in there with them guys. But as far as like athleticism, y'all got to remember, Roy did a lot of shit too that he wasn't supposed to be doing. Roy did a whole lot of shit he wasn't supposed to be doing. That's because he was so damn athletic and he could just get away with it. So you got to understand when Boots do a lot of this shit, it's because he athletic and because he could get away with that shit. And he know he could get away with it or he wouldn't do the shit or he wouldn't try that shit. So I wouldn't call people Boots haters because yeah, it is some haters. Haters are all fighters, right? All anything popular. It's gonna be some haters, especially when you in threat of somebody they like. You feel what I'm saying? You threatening somebody they like. But all the Boots overrated. Boots can't cut off the ring. Boots can't like y'all calm down a little bit. Just chill just a little bit off my young boy. Just a little bit. I'm gonna be real. From the eye test alone, nobody in 147 can fuck with him except for Terrence and Earl. And we don't know how much until they get in there, which they probably won't. They not his generation of fighter. They're a different generation. They older. They in a different age group. They don't have to fight him. Um, if I was one of them, like I ain't gonna lie, Boots would have to get his name up for me to fight him. He had to pull on some numbers to make the fight a big fight. Not I'm not as a prize fighter. I'm not taking a high risk, low reward. I'm trying to maximize on however many fights I got left. Two, three, four, five, six. I'm trying to make the most money possible on the rest of them fights. I finally got here up to the hill where I was trying to get, which is so damn hard to get in boxing. I'm not going backwards. So I feel it. Boots was just born a little too young. You dig me? A little too young. But at 147, he smokes everybody. If Thurman want that, if Ugas want that, y'all was talking about Stanionis. If he want that, it's some guys that could get that smoke, but Boots going he gonna put him out. Like it's nobody still young enough, athletic enough, strong enough, and has the IQ. It's people that got bits and pieces of some of it, but not all of it. You're gonna need all that to beat him. And Earl and Terrence are the only two dudes at 147 that got a chance right now. Boots should move up. Boots should move up. I don't know what's up with the media. Y'all keep doing that. Why y'all keep trying to push him up? Y'all don't want him to fight Terrence if Terrence stay down there. I see. Well, some people. I ain't gonna say everybody, but some people. They don't want him to fight Terrence if Terrence stay down there. I think Earl is going up. I think Boots need to accomplish what he should accomplish at, or he set out to accomplish at 147, regardless of who there. Then move up. He do got 30 fights, but he only 25. Might be barely 26 right now. Still in his prime. He got a lot of fights. He probably gonna finish with 50 like Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Some fighters don't get up there, but he probably will because at 25 he got 30 fights. Now, when fighters do get on top, they start to take one fight a year, and that could keep him from getting up there to the 50 point. But I say that to say Boots got a lot more fights left in him. Like he, even in these 30 fights, he ain't really took much fucking damage. He dog walked damn near all of them. You feel what I'm saying? So I think he should stay at 147. Take on Thurman because that's a good name. That's a real good name right now. Thurman don't want that smoke. Thurman don't want to be, I don't know what y'all call that, gatekeeper. Um, Thurman don't want to be the old gatekeeper to pass on his name to somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? He don't want to do that. He think he's still up there with them Spencers and Crawford, but Dog is retired. Dog been retired for about 2 years. So I don't quite know what he think he is if he jumps back in the ring. He might as well sit himself back down. Now Ugas, I like to see that Ugas joint. I definitely like to see Ugas. Ugas is a good boxer and he could bang with you. And I don't think he could outdo Boots in either, but it's gonna be some good competition for Boots. You're gonna see a whole nother level that we ain't seen yet. Because if you fight Ugas to that point, Ugas will be his best opponent. And I think he at the point Ugas' career right now, I think he edged Ugas out late, not by like injury, by how Earl did it, but I think he put him on the canvas by like 10, 11. He just beat the fight out of him. He ain't got no more in it. So that's my thoughts on Boots, man. Y'all chime in. How y'all feel about Younger Boots? How y'all feel about him? Y'all think he should stay? Y'all think he should move up? Why? And why you say so? Um, Don't just say something. Say why. Say why you think that. And don't say why because somebody else said it too either. You feel what I'm saying? Have your own thoughts out here, man. We all men. But on to some of the other fights that went down this weekend. Jojo Diaz, he got him a win over Youngin. Youngin looked like Ryan Garcia a little bit. I think his name Juan. Let me see real quick. I don't want to butcher the Youngin name. Jerry Perez. He beat up little Jerry Perez, little Ryan Garcia looking Youngin. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. He ain't beat him up. It was a good fight. Jojo edged it out, got the dub. Um, Seemed like he with that performance, because it looked like it was a good performance to me. With that performance, I think JoJo might be trying to turn it around a little bit. They was talking about him fighting somebody, I forget. This is, fans online bringing up fights, but that'll be our fight. Also, De Los Santos beat Adorno. I kind of seen that coming. Adorno, as a man, just not as strong, not as big, not as big as De Los Santos. From the first couple seconds, I saw De Los Santos, like how he was throwing. He throwing with bad intentions. I'm like, yeah, this ain't going to end real well for my man Adorno. It really, truly ain't about to end too well for him. But I ain't, because there was other fights on. I ain't see the end of that fight. I know De Los Santos won. I don't know in what fashion. I gotta go back and look at it. But I watched a couple early moments, then a couple middle rounds, and then by then I was watching something else. Floyd Schofield got him a win too. Nothing. You ain't missed nothing if you missed it. He just beat some dude up all around the ring. Haskell, Hackman, Rhodes. He knocked him down 3 times. Schofield did suffer like this ugly gash. It was like late in the fight, 11th round, 12th round, one of them late in the fight, from a headbutt up under his cheek. Wasn't in a bad position, but that thing was ugly. I'm like, he might have to take a little bit of that purse money and get a little bit of plastic surgery on that right there, because that was a deep joint. Deep. They was trying to shove Vaseline in it. Good thing it happened at the end of the fight, and it ain't caused the fight to stop, nothing like that. Schofield, that boy still needs some work. He called out Frank Martin after the fight. He do not want that fight. He might, but he don't have the proper information if he want that fight. Trust me, he don't have the right info. Schofield got a lot of holes in offense and defense. Do this little weird Tourette's thing, bang his gloves together, then hit his trunks. And he do it like 3-4 times around. It's kind of weird. Somebody could time him real good. One of them leaping left hooks, left uppercuts. As soon as he bang his gloves at that, and boom, you'll literally catch him with his hands down. But he needs some. He need to bring somebody else in on his camp, because he got a lot of like major mistakes, like glaring flaws. You feel what I'm saying? But enough on that cat, Floyd. It was another fight that caught my eye this past weekend. Marquis Taylor versus Gomez. Gomez is the A side. You can tell they brought Marquis in B side. They thought Gomez was gonna scrub him out of there. Little did they motherfucking know. This nigga Marquis came to fight, and he said it in the presser. And he said a couple things in the presser that made my eyebrows raise, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pay attention to that fight. Dog was talking with like some crazy confidence, not cockiness, but dog was confident in his abilities. He's confident in whatever he saw on film, and he was like, "No, man, it ain't happening how y'all think it's gonna happen up in here, dog. I'm letting y'all know he my 15th straight undefeated fighter." And it ain't going down like that. Y'all keep saying this every time, and I show him differently every time. Dog was talking like that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch him. This joint means something to him. And he let out a little bit of emotions afterwards, man. I like it, man. He a dog. He a true dog. And crazy thing is why he actually knocked Gomez down. It was more of a trip, but a punch land. So Gomez, well, more of an off balance thing, not really a trip. Gomez's foot was just off balance. Punch land, knock him down. But dog could box. He got an awkward, ugly style, some would say, but it's effective. It's a lot of head movement, upper body movement, foot movement, tying up. That's the part people call ugly. But tying up is a part of boxing. It is absolutely a part of boxing. Hitting and not getting hit. That's what he did. He did that shit the whole night. I gotta give dog credit. He ain't do it the traditional Floyd Mayweather style, but dog hit and didn't get wet, bro. He was out there swimming and didn't get wet. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't take too many big shots. He never looked hurt or wobbled during the fight. He had other dude like kind of discouraged because the style was like, man, dude ain't know how to he ain't really know how to configure that joint. He ain't had the right combination on his controller to get over that joint. You feel what I'm saying? It was just all night. And like I said, sometimes it's an ugly fight to watch, but if you like the sport and you see and you can acknowledge what's going on, you could have admiration for how he fights and what he does, man. So even without much power, man, he a boxer, man, and I like boxers. I do like punchers, but he ain't no puncher. But man, I think out of those 15 wins, he ain't take no losses, and they got 15 fights. He ain't take no losses. He do have a loss, but I don't think in those 15 straight. And he won 13 of them. I think like one ND or like 2 draws or something like that. But yeah, watch out for Marquis Taylor, man. Tell her a dog. Tell her a dog. He a good fighter, man. Hopefully Showtime put him on more, man. On to the next. Frank Martin fighting. I can't pronounce the dude's name. It's a German name. Haru Tuiani. I don't know, Yana. So, dude, he's an Olympian, former Olympian from Germany. He won a bronze medal, undefeated fighter. He has been on a layoff for over a year. So I'm expecting Frank Martin to go out there and do what he need to do against him. Frank Martin is a pretty disciplined fighter. Fight behind a jab. Sort of like how all Derek fighters are, man. All his fighters, they fight behind a jab. Pretty simple, up, down, level changes. Get in there, get out. That's how Frank Martin fight. So he should get past this dude. And that fight is coming up. I think that's the 15th, whatever this Saturday is. I think this Saturday is the 15th. Also, Alicia Baumgardner is fighting too. She's defending some of her titles against the girl she lost to, Laura Nadu. So this is their second bout. She lost to her in 2018. She's gonna try to avenge that loss. I think it's multiple belts on the line. So this should be like a unification type of deal. I don't know if it's all the belts. I gotta check and see, and I come back to y'all with that information. But I'm gonna put my money on Baumgardner right now. I ain't gonna actually make a bet, but I'm be rude for Baumgardner, man. She been doing her thing over this past 2 years. Actually, she been doing her thing. She ain't took a loss since 2018 against this girl she facing this Saturday. So tune into that joint. Support Shorty. See some good fights, man. Watch these women's fights, man. I've been watching women. Well, I always watch women fights, but I say this year alone, some of the best fights been women fights. Like that's how the year started. Until the men really got it cracking and got it rolling. But some of the best fights I've seen this year have been the women fights, man. Don't skip out on them. DAZN put on a lot of women fights, man. Check them out. It'll be some good rumbles. All right, also Andy Cruz debut. Andy Cruz is going up against Burgos. Burgos, he won up against Keyshawn. He won up against Devin. He won up against Mikey Garcia. So this should be a good opponent for Andy Cruz. First time out, first walk in the park. This should be a good joint for him. Dude never been stopped before, so we can see can Andy go ahead and stop him. He is older. His debut fight, Burgos' debut fight, I believe it's Carlos Burgos. His debut fight was damn near 20 years ago. I think it was in '04. So yeah, a little bit older dude. Maybe them legs not there as much. Maybe he got a little bit quitting, and who knows? We gonna see when Andy go up against him this weekend. That should be a good one. That should definitely be a good one. Also, of course, we got Terrence. Of course, we got Earl at the end of the month. But right before that, we got Fulton Inoue. Fulton Inoue. I believe that's the weekend before. Let me go verify for that for you real quick. Real quick. Um, who y'all got in that? Who y'all got in that joint? I'm gonna be real. From Philly, man. Can't go against the grain, man. The boys will grind me up, man. I can't go against the grain. But no, for real, I got schoolboy. I got schoolboy. Yeah. That's the weekend before the biggest joint. So that's on July 25th. I got schoolboy, bigger dude. We don't know about strength until they both get in there. Can't say he's stronger dude. Bigger dude, taller dude, longer reach. Um, I think a little bit more athletic, not by much, because in a way he's an athletic guy, very athletic guy. Um, Call this dude the monster. We're gonna see if his power carry up. Uh, in a way, it's never sparred a black guy though, so I don't know if he sparred anybody who can move like how he moves. Not saying he moved like a black guy, but like for the traditional fighter over there, traditional Japanese fighter, he moves much more faster, much more athletic, and got a lot more agility. Not that they don't have agility at all, or not athletic at all. You feel what I'm saying? He only really aspire fighters over there. So July 25th, make sure y'all support. Damn, make sure y'all support Schoolboy Steph. There was a lot of S's in that motherfucking sentence. God damn, Schoolboy Steph. He going over there to Japan. He going to take on. They call him the monster in a way. I got Schoolboy. The sentiment I'm hearing from most people in America, most people got the monster. I don't know if that's from ESPN's influence. I don't quite know if that's from ESPN's influence. I don't even know if a lot of people watch this dude fight. I haven't watched a lot of his fights. I watched a few of his fights, the Donaire one. I watched a couple of them online, but I ain't caught one of his fights live. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's because of the ESPN hype here in America, while everybody picking them, or it's just our bias to punchers. Like when dudes got punching power, I notice specifically here in America. I don't know if we're going to any part of the world. We just pick that guy. Like a lot of dudes just picking Earl, not just because they believe Earl is the better fighter, boxer, more skilled, more athletic, got the higher IQ. For none of those reasons, just because they think he the bigger puncher and he gonna and in their words break him and man down and big fish and fish fry and all that. Like I don't know what's up with Spence fans nowadays. Not all of y'all, but specifically the stands, man. I've been asking you guys like, how is he gonna beat him? And the only way that I know how is pressure, cut the ring off, smother him, don't let him move, and just break him down, right? But when Spence fans, they just repeat all his slogans. Be like, damn, how you gonna beat him, man? Man down, you already know big fish, man down, strap season. You already know everything. I'm like, yo, bro, y'all just repeating all this nigga IG captions, bro. I asked you how you gonna beat him. I know how he can, but I the reason why I didn't pick him because I know it's the only way he can. And I feel like Terrence could beat him multiple ways. Terrence got more in the tank. And that's the only reason I'm picking Terrence. Not that I'm a fanboy. I ain't a fanboy either. I ain't a fanboy of no fighter for real. I really only rock with Philly fighters like that. Specifically Boots because I came up in his pop gym. But I ain't even no standing boots. That's my youngin, and that's as far as that go. I ain't gonna take no slander on my youngin, but I ain't gonna be out here fighting niggas for him, man. Going crazy online and all that for all that. We ain't doing that. And even like taking it as far as lying on other people, lying on other fighters just to make your dude look good. Like, come on, man. The antics y'all get into on this YouTube and on this Twitter, that shit is crazy, bro. Y'all be acting like girly men out here, man. Little girly men's playing with Barbies, man. My Barbie's better than your Barbie. That's how y'all sound, man. Y'all be out here wilding. But I think that's just about it, man. I'm gonna go ahead, scrap this up. I ain't want to make it too long. Just figure StreamYard out. As y'all, cause if y'all been paying attention, I had to delete a couple of lives. I had to get the audio together, man. This shit was giving a nigga hell. But we finally got it together, man. This TNH, well, this T from TNH Sports. We're gonna get H on here later. We're gonna get the rapping. But we're gonna be bringing to y'all. We're gonna be more discussions, more fight breakdowns, more film breakdowns. Hopefully YouTube don't hate too much and flag more of our videos. One of them got flagged, but it wasn't really none of the good ones. So I ain't too much tripping off that. We're gonna bring more of that. We don't really like getting into too much of the mud wrestling and between the fans and the stands. We don't really like getting into too much of that. We understand that's gonna happen around all discussions of boxing on any platform, even in person. We understand that, but we're gonna try to stay out of it as much as possible and bring y'all boxing news. We're trying to bring y'all fight breakdowns, film breakdowns, and to teach people how to watch boxing, because boxing is not easy to learn how to watch. You got to learn how to watch all sports, but boxing is kind of hard because there's a lot of flash, there's a lot of crowd noise, there's a lot of commentary, and you could be confused as to what you're seeing and actually not seeing. You feel what I'm saying? So that's our main goal. We're here, expand the sport, man. Help some of these fighters get more recognition and acknowledgement, because it's hard to make money in this sport. Super hard to make money in this sport. That's why a lot of y'all be pressing these youngins, man. Youngins be 22, 23, 24, 19. Y'all want to press them to fight the best, next best 22, 23, 24, 19-year-old, man. Let these dudes grind, build their resume, get their money up, get their acknowledgement before y'all press them to possibly take a O. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays in this climate, you know how these promoters do. You take you ain't worth as much. You ain't worth as much to me. So chill out on all that, man. Chill out on all that. Let these young boys develop. Watch them beat up on these tomato cans and cab drivers for a little bit. Young and only 19. That's what he's supposed to be doing. If you bored with him, chill off him. Watch him in 2 years. Then that is what it is. But man, I'm out of here, man. This T from TNA Sports. We out. This was a good broadcast. Hopefully we get some more people up in this joint. We're gonna spread the word. But I just wanted to do a first one. I did one last week, but I got the StreamYard set up. I had to get that off. I've been trying to do it for 2 days. Couldn't get the audio together. Finally got the audio together. But that's it, man. We're gonna bring more. Let me know. You may get up in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about some of these fights. What fights y'all would want to see. But I mean, you got take note though. If it's some youngins, I ain't gonna be as interested in seeing it. I might talk to you about it, but I really don't want to see it. Like, let these youngins build, bro. Let these youngins be. And that's it. I'm out of here.